Hi, I'm Callum, and this is a dream come true. I'm not even joking. I've watched so many of these, and I've always wanted to come in here. I actually haven't dived in heavily to Agnès Varda. I changed the errors of my ways, and I watched Cleo from 5 to 7. Oh my God! It's like every frame is a painting. And, just such a beautiful movie. And then I watched Vagabond and La Bonne Air. I don't know if my French is any good, but the movies are fantastic. I mean, look at that. Even that is so beautiful. Again, I'm so sorry. My French is awful. Al-Hassad Balthazar. I'm so sorry for anyone who speaks French and had to listen to that, but this is about a donkey, and it just follows this donkey. And you really just fall in love with the journey, and you want to look after the donkey. It's one of the most extraordinary movies I've ever seen. 5 Easy Pieces? Man, this is my favorite film. I've got about 5 pictures of Jack Nicholson in my house. It's about a guy that is on the run from himself, and it's 2 completely different, contrasting human beings when he goes home. So you should watch that if you haven't watched that. Oh yeah, Mean Streets. This is the movie that made me want to be an actor. I'm not even joking. That improvised scene where he's like, I went and bought this tie, and Harvey Keitel's trying to get the money from De Niro. I watched that over and over. I still watch that. And the music and the atmosphere and the energy and everything. This is pure. This one. If you haven't seen any Dardenne brothers movies, which I'm sure you have, The Kid with a Bike. I watched that in the cinema when it came out, and I was doing my first ever professional job, and I watched that in Manchester in England, and I just thought, wow, that's what I want to do. So if you're watching, guys, can you hire me? I'd love to. I'd love to work with you. Oh yeah, the cranes are flying. I'd seen I Am Cuba and Letters Never Sent, and then my friend Mustafa, the poet, shout out to you, bro, recommended this to me. So this is going in for you and for me. It was part of my research too for Masters of the Air, because I just watched all these war movies and Russian war movies, and there's one here, The Ascent. Oh, and Come and See. Yeah. Holy shit. This is something. This is probably the craziest movie I've ever seen in my life. But it's a knockout. And Naked. Mike Leigh's Naked. David Thewlis. And I worked with him on my first professional, well, not my first film, my first film, and obviously I was just like, tell me all about Naked. He said he had that overcoat and was running around Soho for about 8 months before they even started filming it. But there's a speech about the universe and God, and it's mind-blowing. And I think they did something like 57 takes. I just made 57 up. It was a lot. The Leopard. Probably the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And they dubbed everyone. I thought Burt Lancaster could speak Italian. I thought Alan Delon could speak Italian. They just dubbed them. I was so blown away by that. I wanted to start and learn Italian, but just the pacing and the story, the surrender of the old guard for the new guard to the 3 colors. It's really something else. The Strada I want to take because I spoke to James Gray for like 3 hours on the phone not so long ago, and I hadn't seen that movie, and it's his favorite movie, La Strada. So thank you, James. I'm gonna read this. Apparently it's a good book. I would love to pick this one here because I've heard amazing things about Nothing But a Man, and yeah, I'd love to watch it. Thank you very much, Criterion.